Mister, who let that damn simpleton out of the asylum? I said, who let the simpleton out of the asylum? It must be so sad. She told me she didn't love, and you didn't want to listen. She told me and she never loved, and you didn't want to listen. But you see, there's light at the end of the tunnel. 'Cause one day she might love, and one day she might see that there was something that she never saw before. And folks at home, I need you to strap that seatbelt on because we are here with this game right here. This is the flavor of the week, folks. Okay, let's get excited. It is the flavor of the week. We're talking about Don't Scream. That's right, folks. That is the name of the game. It's called Don't Scream. Now, you're supposed to get that microphone out. It's a streamer game, clearly. Who plays with the microphone enabled? Couldn't be me. But I'll tell you this, folks. We're going to play Don't Scream, and this is an Unreal Engine 5 survival horror game. And if you scream, the game resets. So you don't want to run that mouth when you're playing this game, you understand? Certainly don't want to do that because the game's going to reset. So we're going to hop into this. This is Unreal Engine 5. And I'm going to have to shut my mouth when I play this, okay? You see, folks? Because if I run my mouth and if I scream, well, the game going to reset. And you don't want to see that, now do you? The game going to reset, right? So when we start this game, we're going to have to be quiet as a mouse. And we're going to have to see if the game can get us to scream. If the game can't get me to scream, let me just say this, folks. It's a 0 out of 10. Okay? Now, that remains to be seen, but I will tell you that. And Luis Hernandez coming through as always. We appreciate you, big buddy. Luis Hernandez coming through. He's stepping up to the plate.
Don't dare get scared, buddy.
That's right, buddy. Luis Hernandez is in the building like always. Okay, Luis Hernandez is a loyal supporter of this show. We do appreciate you, buddy. Luis Hernandez coming through with the Bruce Wayne Bucks to kick us off here. Speaking of 10, that's how much this game is, okay? So I'm not expecting too much here, but we'll have to see how the cookie ultimately crumbles. Now, if you came from 4 channel, okay, a lot of you guys over there on that B, look here, listen. We're going to be playing this. Now, hopefully this is Keno. You know what they say over there, Keno back on the menu. And we're hoping that that's the case. We're hoping that this game could, scare us. I mean, I know Halloween's over, but it's only been a few days. It ain't like it's the late November season, you know what I mean, where everyone's in that Christmas kind of mindset, and they want Santa Claus to get his fat ass down that chimney. Well, over here, we're still in this pumpkin season, you know what I mean? We're still in this Michael Myers stuff, right? Because we're a little weird. And with that said, well, I think it's still time we can shove this right in here before the Christmas season starts beginning, because once that starts happening, they don't want to see that survival horror. They want to see Santa get his fat ass down that chimney so they can get them that PS5 Slim. So again, if you're just tuning in, folks, this is called Don't Scream. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so fantastic. And, tell your mother I said hi because she didn't respond to my text. You know, I texted her the other day and I said, sweetheart, the haunted house is still open, right? It's past trick-or-treat. It's past Halloween. But the haunted house is still open because they want to make some big money. And I said, sweetheart, what are we going to do tonight? And she said, well, I want to go to the haunted house. And I said, well, it's a little expensive, but this is the last night. And I said, I'll make an exception. You know, the viewers came through real hard and real strong past few streams. And I said, sweetheart, I'm going to take care of you. So I texted her about 2 o'clock, and she never got back to me, right? She never got back to me, and I said, well, that's ridiculous. Quite frankly, that's ridiculous. We were supposed to go to the haunted house. The last night of the haunted house. She didn't text back. Now, what am I supposed to do there, buddy? She ain't texting back. Well, I'm done. You see, I'm cutting it off right there. Because quite clearly she don't love. And she'd rather be interested with this other guy right over here. Well, that's fine, but I'd rather need to know, okay? I'm not going to sit around and play this, that, and the third. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Ain't nobody want to play them games. So I said, well, I'm done. That's what I texted her. I said, after she told me that she wasn't going to come and go to the haunted house, I said, well, sweetheart, I'm done. I ain't playing games like that. I already played games with Jerry Lawler. He told me to come back the next day for an interview. Now, that's a bunch of baloney because he would have had a new excuse the second day. I don't like getting beat around the bush with them stupid sugar-coated answers, and they speak in this different language where you're supposed to understand it, but you don't. And then they look at you like you got two heads. Well, I'm looking at you like you're a deer in a headlight. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy. These people are ridiculous these days. You know, that social media has really... Steve Jobs changed the world in 2007. You see? That iPhone came out and everything changed. You got society glued to the screens. And in 500 years, they're going to look back at this point in time. They're going to say, wow, people live like that. That's insanity. Hey there, buddy. Kyle D coming through. He's a real filmmaker.
Damn, you creamed in your game reset. I am maybe saying that flavor of the year there, Bubba. And if you don't make it through, it'll all be
hey, buddy.
You.
Yeah, we love you, Kyle D. You sexy, hot. We love you, buddy. That's what we're talking about. Kyle D, a real one. We're fixing to make a motion picture. It's going to be so much fun. Because I think I could do better than Scorsese. Can I tell you that right now? My first film will be better than Scorsese. My first film will be better than Tarantino. My first film going to get your butt in the theater. You all going to go see my first film. It's going to be that damn good, buddy. That's right. Well, like I said, tell your friends we're live. Okay, the views are taking a hit here because all the major releases are done with, except Avatar, but that ain't out till next month, so we still got a ways to go there. I played Bully. You guys said you wanted to see me play Bully. And, well, not too many people showed up for that one, and I was a little disappointed, but I'll tell you what. Hopefully you can show up tonight because, like I said, this is a little different game, okay? If I run my mouth while I'm playing this game, the microphone going to pick it up, and guess what? It's going to reset us. Now, I don't know how scary this is, but like I said, the game's going to have to get us to jump. Okay, the game's going to have to be scary enough for us to scream. And if the game fails to do that, in my opinion, it's a 0 out of 10. Hey there, Billy. Microsoft Vista coming through. That's what we're talking about, buddy. Microsoft Vista coming through. We appreciate you, buddy. How you doing, Microsoft Vista? I'm fixing to crack open my Mountain Dew. We're ready to play this, but I don't know if anyone else is ready. Let's see if we can hit. I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal, buddy. If we hit 250 viewers, listen here. Look here, listen. Is that music too loud? You get a little distracted, aren't you? Well, here, let's turn that down. Nobody want to hear that crap anyway. Let me tell you this, buddy. If we hit 250 viewers, I'm going to show you something cool. Okay? So I'm going to give that another 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes max. If we can hit 250 viewers, I'm going to show you something that I've never shown anyone in here before. You're going to love it, okay? But that's only if we can hit 250 viewers. So make sure you tell your friends that we're live. Tell your mother I said hi, okay? Especially if she's single. If she got experience, we know that. But in the meantime, I'm going to crack open this Mountain Dew because I'm fixing to fall asleep out here. Now, like I said, yesterday we played Bully, and I said, well, that's a 9 out of 10. I played Bully, and that was a 9 out of 10. And the reason why I said it was a 9 out of 10 was because, well, there was a lot of shit to do in the game, and it was about having fun, you see. Now, granted, it wasn't a perfect game, and it maybe hasn't aged all that well in certain spots, because that's classic Rockstar formula. You see, that's before they introduced that. What the hell is this thing downloading? The virus? Hey, anyone in here a real fan? Remember when we downloaded them indie games and they said it was installed on the back door on my computer? Now, these Nimrods in here, they said to run the executable. I ran the executable, buddy, and I don't know what's going on, but this computer be blue screen, buddy. See, I ran that executable. I said, Windows Defender, you need to shut your mouth. It's my computer. I'm running the executable. I said, click run. And
It's over.
we've been hitting that blue screen sometimes, not often, but sometimes we've been hitting that blue screen.
I'm a fucking devil super
So
chatted
we got that.
$5.
We got the.
Mama said make sure not to scream.
Yeah, well, listen. I hope the game ain't scary, because if we scream, we're gonna wake her up. We gotta end that. We gotta end the stream here. You see, we wake Grandma up. She gonna be happy about that. So I hope the game isn't that scary, because if it is, well, we might have to wrap this up early. I'll tell you what, we out here screaming 24/7. This game could be that scary. Now, like I said, buddy, this is Unreal Engine 5. This is an Unreal Engine 5 demo. Okay, showcase, whatever you want to call it, and hopefully it runs well. Them Unreal Engine games are a little crazy to run, okay? But like I said, I'm opening up on my Mountain Dew. Yeah, I know it's that NFL Sunday. Now, they said that they weren't sports fans in here, and they all came from V. Now, how could that be the case? Because every time we stream on a Sunday, we ain't got nobody watching in here. Okay, these numbers are abysmal. Quite frankly, we should be, when I was playing Alan Wake about a week and a half ago, we had about 340 people in here. And, I might have to go back to Alan Wake too, because guess what? Ever since I stopped playing that game, we're losing about 150 viewers. So if they want to see more Alan Wake, I'll gladly put that walking sim on and you guys can fall asleep, because that game cures insomnia. It's really fun. But nonetheless, I got this Mountain Dew open, folks. Hopefully have a fantastic day in your neck of woods. And we're going to sit here and play this Don't Scream game. Now, you guys have probably seen, oh shit, we hit 250 viewers there, buddy. Well, are you guys ready? Because listen here. I said a few moments ago, I said we hit 250 viewers. I'm going to show you something cool. Now, with that said, I got it ready, okay? This is an exclusive. Now, first, let me ask you something here. Is Wrestling Face in here? Is Wrestling Face in here? Where's all these people at? We got well, I'm not going to say the number, but we got a ton of members.
It's over.
And listen here, they can't be bothered to show up. Now, what's that situation? That's a little cray.
Donovanson super chatted $5. Our movie needs to be called Boxcar Bernard as a not-so-subtle reference to Martin Scorsese's film debut Boxcar Bertha. It'll come hard and strong.
Oh, well, I like when they do that. I'll tell you what. That's what we're talking about. You see, Kyle D is a genius. He's got that vision in his head like the Scorsese does. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. And that's what we need in Hollywood.
My Avail super
My Avail coming through, Evanescence.
Mackle, my mom is single and she wants to see world-class play as Michael on Dead by Daylight.
Well, we'll see what we can do there, buddy. I've never played that game because you got to buy all them skins. And, well, all the skins are cool and you want to buy them when you play them. You see what I'm saying? You get in that Dead by Daylight, hell, it might be free to play as far as I know. But you get in there and they show you the Michael Myers. They show you the Freddy Krueger. They show you the Ghostface. They show you all these different playable characters, but they ain't free. So you best get that wallet out, because guess what, buddy? That's how they making their money, and they want you to buy Leatherface. They want you to buy Michael Myers. They want you to buy Freddy Krueger. They want you to buy all these other skins. And, well, I mean, it is what it is. But I'll tell you this, folks. Like I said, we hit 250 viewers. Let's keep smashing that like button, okay? And I'm going to show you this right here, right now, okay? I'm going to show you this here. It's getting hot in here. You see them? I tell you what, if NVIDIA's watching this show, can you please make that 50 series a lot less hot? Because these 40 series GPUs, I tell you what, it's a space heater out here. I mean, I'm out here sweating, buddy. Hell, if I had a temperature thing, I bet that would say 85 degrees in there. Now, they have that liquid cooling, okay? It's like a swimming pool over there. It could be leaking for all I know. I don't think it is. But I'll tell you what, how that even works, I don't even make fucking bit of sense. Let me just say this, folks. We're going to get started here shortly. Moments ago, we just made a big announcement, huge announcement, okay? I said I'm going to show you something cool. It's an exclusive. Oh, who's coming through now? Well, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Hey, when they impersonated you, buddy, did that sound like you?
Super chatted €5. Listen, partner, ye better not be flapping your gums when playing this here game. That's only for I and the fellas to hear when out camping. She don't love clinking beer mugs.
Yeah, well, she certainly don't know. She told me. She basically said, like, look, I can't come to the haunted house. Last night was the last night for the haunted house. And I said, well, sweetheart, you got to see this, you know. It's expensive, but when you come through this, it's looking like a movie, like you're in a movie, an interactive movie. It's better than watching a movie. It's better than playing a game. It's a tad expensive, but nonetheless, you're going to have a fun time. And I said, sweetheart, you're going to love it. And she didn't text back, okay? She said she had other plans, and I said, well, now you're wasting my time. You see what I mean? It's ridiculous. So obviously she don't love me. And I said, well, sweetheart, I'm out of here, buddy. All right, listen here. Let me show you something. This is an exclusive. We got wrestling place left. Well, you see, he's over there in that UK, and it's probably about 4 in the morning over there or some shit like that. But nonetheless, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you this, buddy. Here we go. 250 viewers. We hit it, and I'm gonna tell you what. Look at this right here. It's gonna be a little hard to see. Now I'm gonna tell you this. This is fun. Look at this right here. This is a picture of Donald Trump. Okay, this is hand drawn from an artist right here, and look whose signature is right here. You see that, buddy? You see right there? We got Jerry the King Lawler right here, buddy. Oh, the wrestling face is here. Well, you're gonna love this, buddy. We got Jerry the King Lawler right there. Look at that right there. You see that? Well, look at that. Look at that picture of Trump. That's really cool. Holy shit. And then we got Jerry Lawler signed it. He looked at it and he loved it. Okay, he had a big smile on his face. And Jerry the King Lawler signed this right here. There it is right there. Jerry the King Lawler. You see that right there? Jerry the King Lawler. He signed Trump. Yeah, that's right, buddy. I got Jerry Lawler's autograph. He's a cool guy. Love to try his barbecue someday. All right, folks. Well, we best be getting started because I'm out here sweating, fixing to take my shirt off. And I'll tell you what, if my body were in better shape, I'd be taking my shirt off right now. But it ain't in good shape, and I don't need everyone to see them rolls. Okay, so we best start playing this right now because first of all, I don't know how long this is going to take to get through, and second of all, it's only going to get hotter in here as that GPU continues to warm up. Maybe the fans ain't working back there, but if they are, they certainly ain't doing their job like they once did. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started, folks. We almost hit 300 viewers. That's fantastic. Hi from V. I know some of you guys are from V. That's awesome. This is the most Keno Company live show in all the video. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? This is the place to be for them real reviews, and especially if you want to have fun in the sun. Now, let me tell you this, folks. We're going to get started for the very first time. And like I said, this is a game called Don't Scream. It's Unreal Engine 5, $10 on Steam. And the premise of this game is that you best shut your damn mouth because if you open it up, the game resets, okay? It's supposed to scare you that bad that it's going to make you scream. Now, this is a great idea. I don't know why anyone else didn't think of this before, but holy shit, here we are. This is a super popular game within the last couple of weeks, okay? Everyone was playing it. Your buddy Markiplier was playing it. Jacksepticeye, you guys like that Jacksepticeye? He was playing it. You know, a lot of other big YouTubers playing this game. So we thought, well, let's jump in. You know, Halloween ain't over just yet, according to my opinion. Well, we'll see how this works right here, okay? So we're going to jump in, buddy. Hit that like button. We almost got 300 people in here. Place to be right here, okay, buddy? And make sure you hit subscribe. Join 75,000 subscribers because they're all cool. Okay, here we go, buddy. We're fixing to jump in. Now, I got to launch this right here. Hopefully, this ain't that virus. Let's turn that music off. We don't need that crap on. All right, folks. Here we go. I'm going to click launch. And this should work right here. Oh, shit, I got full screen on this game. You guys see this right here? Well, hell, this is already broken. Let's pull this. Oh, there it is right there, buddy. Right here. Can you guys hear that? Hell, I can barely hear that. Let's get some more audio because I want to scream out here. I need this one real loud. What's that say right there? Oh, this is a virus game. See, I can't talk that loud. They said, oh, what the hell is that noise? Oh, I see what that's. Hey there, mister. Oh, see, you can't get in the red. How to play. Objectives. Survive. 15 minutes. Hold on, let's read this again. Objective, survive 18 minutes without screaming. However, there's a catch. The only time only progresses when you move, and all scares are unpredictable. Well, hell, this sounds like Game of the Generation. They finally made a spooky game where the scare. What the hell is that noise? Oh, Kurt Cobain, how you doing, buddy? You come back from the dead or what? They finally figure out how you died? That's been a conversation for about 30-something years. Unbelievable. Alrighty, buddy. Well, cool to have you here. Make sure you don't have that thing loaded up because last time you used it, it didn't go too well and everyone missed you. Alright, well, survive 18. Now, let's just read this again. And look, I'm talking too loud. So that means the game's going to reset. So we can't talk when we're playing this game. So I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to stop flapping my gums because the game's going to constantly reset if I continue to talk. Now, we could get into that whisper mode, but I'll tell you what. Let's read this objective again. Survive 18 minutes without screaming. However, there is a catch. The only time only progresses when you move. And all scares are unpredictable. So they got actors in the woods out here in this game. It's like a haunted house game, and they probably come at you whenever they want. So this is going to be fun right here. Now we could turn the microphone down, but I want to make it so it's realistic. We don't need to mess with the settings right here. Okay. Ensure that the whispers or quiet speech don't exceed the volume threshold indicated by the microphone divider line. Exceeding the threshold of the divider line should trigger a red flash on the screen signaling a scream. Okay, well, I think we understand this. Now, let me check in with you guys one last time before we get started. How's everyone doing here? Oh, we finally hit 300 viewers. Hell, we got more viewers today than we did with Bully. And you guys said you love Rockstar Games. Well, where were you for that one? Well, nonetheless, here we are, folks. We're going to get started here. They said this is only 18 minutes long. I don't know what that really means, but I guess the game doesn't move forward unless you move. So this is an interesting concept right here. Let's go ahead and see if this works. I'm a little freaked out right now, I ain't gonna lie. But make sure we got this audio going because I can barely hear the game. All right, folks, are you ready? Let's get a 1 in the chat if you're ready. We're going to play this Don't Scream game like it says right there. This is, by the way, Unreal Engine 5, okay? So the graphics should look super realistic, like we're actually in the woods. And if I talk too loud, or if I talk at all for the most part, it's going to reset the game. So we're going to shut our mouth when we hit play here in just a few moments, okay, folks? So let's see how you guys are doing. Let's do a little final check-in here, because we're fixing to get started in just a few moments, folks. Like I said, once this game starts, we can't run this Gipper because it's going to reset us, and I want to see what happens here in this game. And it says we got to survive 18 minutes, and we beat the game. This is going to be so much fun, folks. Thanks so kindly for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate you, buddy. It's a Sunday night. I know you could have watched Tom Brady in that spandex, and I mean, I can't blame you, Tom Brady hot. But I will say that, well, it's cool that you're here, and it's cool that you are with the best in the world. And I ain't talking about CM Punk. All right, folks, we're going to get started here. I'm going to put my 1 in the chat just to make sure that we're going. All righty, here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get this working in a way that makes sense. Here we go, folks. We're going to hit play. Now, remember, I got to shut my mouth, because the game will have to reset if I run it. So here we go, folks. Are you ready? This is called Don't Scream. 3, 2, 1.
It's over!
Stain super chatted €5. I tell you what, I'd love to see them love handles, but let's save it for our next Brokeback Mountain camping trip. Bernie, them impressions was amazing, clinking beer mugs.
All right, folks. Well, what did we think about that there? I say that's interesting to say the least. We didn't beat the game. We screamed in 12 minutes. Let's go ahead and try this one again. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one again. They said when you come back into this game, it's going to be different, okay? They said when you come into this game, it's going to be different. So let's see if that is true, and let's see if that monster is still behind that door. So we're going to reset right here, and let's see if we can beat 12 minutes. So here we go, folks. Let's see if we can beat 12 minutes, buddy. Here we go. Now, like I said, once we restart, we got to shut that mouth because this game is listening here.
It's over!
Chip Skylark super chatted $9.99. Game of the year.
Well, we lasted 12 minutes this time around. I don't think I screamed though. See, I don't think the game is understanding really what it's talking about. I don't think I screamed that time around, and the game said I did. Well, I disagreed, everybody. But we lasted 12 minutes and 14 seconds. Now, I can't remember what we did just moments ago. But let's jump in third round here and see if we can beat this one. They said if you survive the 18 minutes, well, I think you beat it, but I don't know. We can only get about 12 minutes. And, well, that's maybe more than most. But let's go ahead and see, folks. We're going to jump into round three. This is a very unique game, very interesting here. I think this might be game of the year, but let's go ahead and try it one more time at least and see how the cookie crumbles. We're jumping in round three. Folks, guys, do we need more light in here? My barn's a little dusty, so I can turn the light on, but you just got to let me know. I'm going to turn that light on so you can see, because I don't think you can see much of anything. I'm going to turn this light on right here. How's that looking for you guys? I'm going to turn that light on here. We got Chip Diamond coming through. Hey, buddy. Chip Diamond coming through. Hey there, buddy. Well, we got 400 people in here. That's a lot of viewers. Hello, everyone. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't done so already. And more importantly, well, tell your mother I said hi. We fixing to jump into round 3. Let's see if we can beat 12 minutes. Here we go, folks. I'll turn that light on so you guys can see better. Let's see if we can jump into round 3. Let's get it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, round 3. We're going to beat 12 minutes.
It's over!
M0, 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 M super chatted $5. Third time's the charm there, mister. They got you pretty good here with these scares. Technically it's don't break the sound gate, not don't scream.
That moose came out of nowhere, folks. That moose was hungry. Well, we got to beat 12 minutes here tonight, folks, okay? Let's see if we can get it down to 11 minutes. We got to get past that 12-minute marker, folks. That moose came out of nowhere. What you want me to do, buddy? That moose came out of nowhere. Your mother called, I guess, and the moose started running. All right, well, let's jump back in, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Mo coming through. Appreciate you there, buddy.
It's
Who else is
over.
coming through now? Is that even on the screen? Well, hell, we got this all broken
super
here.
Chatted £5.
What's that right there, buddy?
Alan Wake scared me more. Wake, wake. I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Tell Skeeter to get that moonshine out. Bear,
Hey there, buddy. How you doing, Will?
thunderstorm, bear,
I don't know what
wolf,
you're talking about, that
thunderstorm,
moonshine, but
bear, wolf,
listen here.
thunderstorm,
We
bear,
fixing to jump
wolf,
into round
thunderstorm,
4.
Sphere hunter.
And yeah, you love her, don't you? We fixing to jump into round 4 of Don't Scream. This is a game where you got to shut your mouth, because if you go past that line, it's going to turn the game off and reset you. We're going to jump into round 4 here in just a couple of minutes, couple seconds rather. We're going to jump into round 4. We're going to see if we can beat 12 minutes, right? We're going to try and beat 12 minutes tonight. Let's keep hitting that like button, tap it on that screen, buddy. All right, here we go, folks. Don't Scream. We're going to come into round 4. We're going to see if we can beat this in under 12 minutes. At least get past that number that we were at, 13 minutes. Here we go, folks. Don't Scream, round 4. Well, hell, this ain't working no more. Fucking done, bro. I'm fucking done, bro. Fucking done, bro. Well, folks, we were not successful with round 4, but that's okay because we're fixing to go into round 5, buddy. Guys, this is crazy. This is one of the scariest games I've played. It's a simple concept, and it's really well done. This might very well be game of the year. I think it was only made by 2 guys. Well, they're super talented. The AAA space is dead. This is creepy, folks, I'll tell you what, because it is unpredictable. And the sound design is really keeping you on your feet, okay? Keeping you on your toes. All right, folks, let's go ahead and jump back in. This is round 5. Now, the only thing that we haven't found was the farm. See, I was looking for that farm. We went to the cemetery. We went to the mini mart. We went to the house. But I have not found the farm. So we're fixing to go back in round 5. And we're fixing to try and beat that 12-minute marker. Here we go, folks.
It's over!
Justaman 400 super chatted $5. Looks just like rustling up hogs or going frog-gidge in paw paw.
It's over!
Orpheus010 super chatted $5. The Blair Witch, she doesn't love Mackle.
Congratulations, you didn't scream for now. You survived 78 scares in total. During our early access phase, we'll actively listen to players' feedback to enhance the game. Well, hell, I didn't get to finish reading that. Now did I, buddy? No, I didn't. I didn't get to see what else it said there. Well, ain't that a... Well, listen here, buddy. I want to tell you what. Initially, I said, what did I say? I said, well, this might be game of the year jokingly. Okay. But there was a point where, well, let's just say we got desensitized to the game, and it felt like the game was trying too hard to get me to scream, and as such, it lost its magic, okay? So we come from a pretty high score, and we're lowering that pretty hard, okay? Like I said, and look, this is early access. One of the creepiest things was when I turned around and the witch was right there. Because I could hear something in my headphone, and I thought, well, someone breathing down my neck. So I turned around, she right there, the witch. I thought that was a cool moment. I think they did that in that Kojima canceled game PT. But what I can tell you is that we kept roaming around the woods, and they kept throwing things at us. Kept throwing everything but the kitchen sink at us to try and get us to scream. Well, by doing that, it just became repetitive, and ultimately it lost its pizzazz. So I'm going to come down on that score. Now, granted, this is early access. It's made by 2 people, I believe, and it's like $10 on Steam. But with that said, I won't come down to a 6.5 out of 10, okay? I know that might sound a little low, but with that said, the game was trying too hard to get me to yap, okay? That's what was going on, and that was the problem. And now I can play this game without even reacting because I know what the game is going to try and do. You see, it's going to try and figure this out by throwing crap at you. Well, I think they need to get some more dynamic elements going on here where the game gets even more unpredictable. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump in for one last time, folks, okay? I'm going to, like I said, 6.5 out of 10 right now, okay? Again, this is early access. I had this at probably an 8.5 or a 9 when I first played a couple rounds, but now we're at a point where it lost its pizzazz, it lost its magic because the game was trying too hard to throw things at me to get me to scream, and it just didn't work. Now, it's not all doom and gloom, but I will say that it's sitting right now at a 6.5 out of 10. Again, it's made by 2 guys. It's only $10 on Steam, but with that said, currently 6.5. However, with that said, what I'm going to do, we're going to jump back into this game, and I want to come back to that home. Because I think when you're in the interiors, it's a lot more scary than the forest. So let's see if this game can change my mind, okay? Let's see if this game can change my mind. I'm coming back in one last time, and we're going to go to the home. Because that was pretty creepy, I ain't going to lie. Rolling around that old abandoned home, that was creepy. So let's go back there, and let's see if the game can get me to scream. Because if it can't, well, some more work needs to be done in terms of mixing it up and stop trying too hard to get the player to scream, because it just felt like, well, they're pressing all the buttons behind the scenes to get me to scream, and it just kind of lost its pizzazz. Nonetheless, let's go back in one last time. Let's go to the home and see if it can get me to scream. Here we go, folks. Hope you're ready. All right, folks, that was called Don't Scream, and quite frankly, well, it just stopped working. When I first played this, I was jumping, I was, making noises, and as we kept playing this, it just turned into something that ain't scary anymore. So I'm gonna have to lower the score down to a 6 out of 10. The final score right now is a 6 out of 10 for this game. Now we cut it some slack because it's only two guys that made this game, and it's an early access, and it's only $10 on Steam. But I'm going to say a 6 out of 10 on this. When I first played this, and we played a few rounds, 2 or 3 rounds, it was really working, really effective. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of felt like the game was trying too hard to get me to rub my mouth. You see what I'm saying? And as such, well, the pizzazz, the appeal, the magic, so what you want to say, well, that was kind of thrown out the window in favor of getting me to bark. And I'll tell you what, it just didn't really work out. So I'm going to say a 6 out of 10. Pretty cool. I like the concept. And for most people, it's going to work. And it was working for me for a moment there. But then all of a sudden, it just stopped working. And that's because I think the game just tried a little too hard. And it needs to focus more on suspense as opposed to just them jump scares and the repetitious nature of the jump scares. So that's my long spiel and my review for Don't Scream. If you want to check it out, it is in the description. Take you to that Steam page. But that's going to do it for now, folks. That was Don't Scream, 6 out of 10. Until next time, hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll see you later. Bye.